Sometimes students intending to study abroad always have this question: can I work while studying abroad? The answer is an emphatic yes. Although the rules vary from country to country, top study abroad destinations usually allow international students to work while pursuing their studies. In this post, I will be mentioning the top English-speaking countries that allow international students to work while studying, but before I go ahead, I would like to briefly talk on why students work abroad while studying. These include: 1. To earn money to cover living and other costs. Leaving one's home country for studies abroad is very expensive, and so, if a student is self-funded, and has done well to raise the funds for travel, admission, and tuition, it just makes sense to find a source of income to cover living expenses. Even if such a student is on a scholarship, at times, even full scholarships do not cover living costs, such as accommodation, transportation, communications, and feeding. 2. To gain experience. Working while schooling also helps a student gain experience. Students are able to apply the theoretical concepts they learn at school to the real world. Even if the student is not working in an area related to such a student's field of study in school, the student can have first-hand experience on things like work ethics, professional relationships, teamwork, delivering results, and so on. Such experience comes handy later, when such a student is done with school and wants to start a full-time career. So now, I would go ahead with the listing on top English-speaking countries that allow international students work while studying. Like I said, our focus would be on English-speaking countries. First, Canada. Canada is an increasing study abroad destination for Nigerians. This should be most likely due to its favorable post-study visas it gives foreign students. Another reason could be the clear path to become a permanent resident and citizen. So does Canada allow international students to work while studying? The answer is yes. An international student registered for full-time studies in a post-secondary institution, college, or university can work for unlimited hours on an on-campus job. However, if such a student wants to get a job off campus, the student would need a work permit and can only work 20 hours per week. Second, UK. For years, the UK has been one of the most sought-after study abroad destinations for Nigerians. The country is home to some of the best universities in the world, and recently, it relaxed its immigration rules for graduate students seeking to get a job there after their studies. So does the UK. Allow international students to work while studying. The answer is yes. As a student from a country outside the European Union, and on a Tier 4, General, student visa, you can work 20 hours per week if you're on a full-time program, at degree level, or above, or 10 hours per week if on a below degree level. Third, Australia. Australia is also becoming increasingly popular among students from Nigeria, especially at the postgraduate level. Does Australia allow international students to work while studying? The answer is yes. Undergraduate students can work part-time, and for postgraduate, research students, they can work full-time. During vacation, undergraduate students can work full-time. And guess what? If you happen to travel with your family, the same rule applies to them. For instance, as an international doctorate student who is married, while schooling and working part-time or full-time, Your spouse can also work part-time or full-time too. Same for any other family member you traveled with. Fourth, New Zealand. New Zealand's rules for an international student to work while studying is very similar to that of Australia, except that it does not apply to the student's family. Undergraduate students can work part-time, and postgraduate, research, students can work full-time. During vacation, undergraduate students can work full-time. Fifth, Ireland. As an international student schooling in Ireland, you can work 20 hours per week during the semester and full-time during vacation. So there we go, our list of top countries that allow you to work while studying. Mind you, there are other non-English speaking countries that allow international students to work while studying. Some are France, Germany, and Spain. In case you are thinking why the United States of America is not on the list, international students on F1 and M1 visas are usually only allowed to work in on-campus jobs or very specified training programs.